Pacific Time Show. I'm your host, Sabrina Westerman. We promised you a road trip this week, and, well, guess what? We got a road trip. It's literally, I am driving, actually, I'm driving back from, Clarksville, Tennessee, which is above Nashville, Tennessee. And I'm very, very excited, and there's one humongous reason why. Well, there's several reasons. One, I just came back from, well, this is heading back home from a very long trip that involved a lot of planning, a lot of planning. I mean, I've planned stuff before, but this is weird. Okay, this is the most I've ever tried. And I went to one of the reasons it's exciting is because I've never drove this far by myself before, which is really weird. I've never done that. It's going to be about, I don't know how many miles exactly I've gone. I've been measuring it in 100, 300 miles, this, that, and the other thing, so I've got to add it all up. One MapQuest thing I did said it was about 1,400 miles round trip, and I'm like, ooh. But I think it's only going to be about 1,000, probably. But I did in little segments. But this is the first time I've been to New York before. I've been to Florida, but I've never actually been west before. And this is the first time I've actually been west of where the central time zone limit is. So it's really weird because everybody here, like right now at home, it's 10 o'clock because it's 10 o'clock there, and my truck is still set to that time zone. Well, my phone says it's 9 o'clock because it's here. So, you know, I'm going to lose an hour going back home. But I gained an hour coming, which was very, very helpful. Because I was trying to get here to Nashville on time. And it's been fun. It's been a fun trip. Another reason I'm very excited about it is I got to see my cousins. And my cousin just got married to a girl. And she's from Italy, and her name is very Italian. I won't tell you her name because she's I didn't ask her, but she's very lovely, very lovely. He got a good girl, and very pretty. So I got to meet her for the first time, and I got to see him again, and it's been great. You know, I got to visit with some friends up on North Carolina-Virginia border. I stayed there last night. This is Sunday, so I'm, you know, making the rounds. But there's one other reason I'm really excited. I got to see, I drove, this is the whole point of the weekend. Really, I love my cousins, but this is the whole point of the weekend. I got to see Craig Ferguson. I know. They hate it when I mention his name on the show because, you know, they don't want it to be just a Craig Ferguson show. Well, I can't help it. That's the main reason I came all the way out here. So, I'm going to detail my trip, but I got to see Craig Ferguson, him doing a stand-up gig in Nashville, Tennessee. He's never been to Nashville before last night. And I've never been to Nashville before last night, so that was, it's fun. It is fun. I'm going, I don't know if I can grab anything. I'm trying to drive, and I don't know whether I've got this stuff or not. I'm sorry about the lighting, but that's, you know, it's the sun. What can we do? But I got to meet Craig Ferguson, and well, ever since, I'll put this part in now, ever since his mom died in December, I've been trying to get somebody to go to the show and give him a big hug for me, and let's just sorry, a truck distracted me. Anyway, I've been trying to get somebody to go to the show and give him a hug for me. And people have gone to the show. Nobody's reported back to that. Oh, I gave Craig a hug for you. No. So, I'm used to trusting myself, so I did it myself, and it was freezing. It was freezing, but I actually did get to give him a hug, and I was so thrilled about that. And of course, the minute there's one more thing before we end this segment really quick. Before I even saw Randy or Craig, before I even saw them, so somebody else I saw for the first time, and he's actually the first celebrity I've ever met in my life, but I saw Trace Adkins. Trace Adkins was at the Craig Ferguson show. He was like, and I got to say hi! And so I'll talk about that in a minute. And I'll lay out, I'm going to use the thing this week, and I'm going to lay out the whole segment. And you'll see exactly, I'm going to give you a detailed description of the trip. Because I will not forget that night, last night, for the rest of my life. I know. And I'm just so happy I was there. I think he had a good audience, Craig did, and so I will continue this in the next segment. Alright? Stay tuned. You'll find out more.